So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter, it's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and...
Ribery! Oh, that's majestic!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ribery. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's played through for him. Taken back almost at once. Camavinga. Good take, and is he in? Decent chance! He's got a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Al Hilal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ribery. Two down already, a nightmare start. Oh, that's a key interception. Rui Costa. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic gets a foot in here. Ibrahimovic. And it's made its way to him. Good read, needed to be.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. It's
Ibrahimovic! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Totti. Passing is crisp and sharp. Totti! It's in! Back to within one! Interesting! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Looking to play him in. Martin gets across to intercept that. And it's Totti. Rui Costa, steaming on goalwards. Tries to get it clear. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Makaleli has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Messi. That has been slung wide. Rui Costa. Rijkaard. And it's Makaleli. Makaleli takes control of it and he's on the move. And this is Ibrahimovic. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. And he's worked it through. Now it's come to nothing. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. And it's Batistuta. And it's been played through. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Totti. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Foden. Camavinga. Now Foden. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's really well manoeuvred. Totti. Batistuta. So much time and space here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's Rui Costa. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Totti. He's through, now is he in? Ribery. Now it's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. Rui Costa. And here's Foden. Now it's Mbappe. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that was nowhere near his best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Totti. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, nice touch. That is a brilliant interception. And that has been clubbed away. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press.
Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, this could be a chance. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Al Hilal looking to pass their way through. Makaleli.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Some really good ball movement. He's having a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries to pass it through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Cambio di giocatori.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain...
Totti! And he's been shifted off it. And he's gone looking for safety. Nesta. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, just skips. Can he finish? It's always been caught now. And another try! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Totti puts his foot on the gas. Ribery. Nice looking ball. Caught offside that time.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball. Ribery. And here's Kubo.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Kubo. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Mbappe fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
And it's Kubo. Now it's Mbappe. Really fierce, close defending. Now it's Ibrahimovic. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, that's neat. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Camavinga. And here's Oyarzabal. And he's had a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Mbappe. Shot could be on.
Well, that...
And Ribery! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That's that, the end. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody.
Gorgeous
to
evening, the
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out.
There's the header! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Albert Ferrer getting this one clear. Looking for a runner. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Very nicely done. And this is Forlan. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Makaleli. Now, can they get him away? And he's taking no chances there. That'll be a throw-in.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's Hullet. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's really well cleared. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rui Costa can so cleverly bypass the press. Nice, ended up in no man's land. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Pirlo. And Mateus. Good ball over the top. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a searching pass. Hangs one in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Hullet. He's in space and looking for options. Played into the box.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ibrahimovic. Nedved gets a foot in here. Mateus. Can he get it through? Now it's Pelé. Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Palmer. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He has found the way through. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Shifted it to the flank, tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Aimed in towards the centre. And that's the keeper's ball. So what can they make of this? Pass somewhat off target. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pelé. And he can clear it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Maicon. Nedved is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field, number 4, Nedved.
That gets things going for the second
20,
half.
Mateus.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Number 21, Johan Cruyff.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Some resolute defending there. And it's made its way to him. Rui Costa. He's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Forlan clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Maicon deals with that comfortably. Maicon clears. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Shoots! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Nuno Mendes. Rijkaard. Now it's Pelé, looking to play him in. And they're back on the ball again. Pelé, Forlan. Now then, the ball's come loose. It's Forlan! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Makaleli. Albert Ferrer gets across to intercept that. Rummenigge. And it's Gerrard. Looking for the run. Incoming delivery. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets
15,
here.
Palmer. Coming on to replace him is number 19, Baggio.
Cruyff. Rummenigge. Tries a deft little ball. Header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Maicon cuts it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Forlan proves just a little bit too strong. Makaleli plays it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's a goal kick. Oh, can he get onto this? Gerrard calmly anticipates. Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Maldini. Oh, it's come loose. India have it back and can go again. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And it's Gerrard. Now Pirlo. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And they're quick to press. Driving on and making good progress. Nicely worked. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Number 6, Gullit. Coming on the field, number
Into the last 5 minutes.
Basten. Number 14,
India have got it back and they'll have another go. It's McManaman. Cruyff. Shot could be on. Tries the cross. Maldini picks it up now. That's well blocked and back out it comes. Albert
2
Ferrer.
added minutes has been indicated.
Now he's got space here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pele. Plays a sharp little ball here. Cleared away. And that's that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's forced to go back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well read, and the danger is averted. So, what can they make of this? Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what has happened here? Referee has just said play on. Rijkaard. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Vieira. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way past. Ibrahimovic powering forward here. No goals as yet. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nesta. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Totti. Totti going face-to-face with his great rival. Syria trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Hullet. Cruyff. Now it's Hullet. Great vision. Oh, well measured. Rummenigge. Cruyff. And that's played in low. Defending of the desperate variety. Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank. Great defending, strong and determined. Now, can they get him away? He's through here. Rummenigge skims one in. Mendes can get it clear. And here's Hullet. That is ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pirlo. Nicely weighted ball. Could try cutting inside here. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Rijkaard. Aimed beyond the defence, and the shot! He's scored!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Syria are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Syria have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they have.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to...
Can he finish? He's missed, but not by that far.
Totti is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Rui Costa. And he cuts out the supply. That's a sharp pass. Vieira. Now that looks a decent ball. Knocks it into space. Rummenigge! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Syria are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Thinks about... And a chance! Goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked.
Chance, surely! Loose ball, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Well, that has not gone well. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Nicely aimed pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution on the field, number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Johan Cruyff. Number 9, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Raul.
Number 10, Messi.
Good running, strong
Coming
and
on the
purposeful.
field, number 22, Gerrard. Number 18, Ronaldinho.
Rui Costa.
Number 20, Raul.
Pull it.
Number
Tries to
7,
play it through.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Shot a
Number
goal! He has done it! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been...
Chance for a shot! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Back it goes. It's a good spell of possession, this. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Ronaldinho. He's played it back. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Ronaldinho.
Syria really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Totti. Gerrard. Can he get on the end of this? Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mendes getting this one clear. Played into space. Ferdinand. And it's Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rui Costa. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And it's Ronaldinho. Gerrard can see things others simply cannot. That's a decent clearance.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Vieira cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
There will be 3 minutes.
And that has left him in a heap. Decent progress down the left. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Zola. And the counter is on. He came in hard, very hard. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Lee Kang-in. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Kaka. Aimed beyond the defence. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offence.
Shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Albert Ferrer getting this one clear. Thuram. Oh, it's a great ball here. Cruyff! It's a loose ball. So it is still 0-0. Ambitious ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. Leicester kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's forced to go back. Oh, good-looking ball. Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's their second corner of the game. He's got tall. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Pass somewhat off target. A probing pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that's a decent chance! There it is! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out...
And he shoots! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And the shot! They've done it! We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Closing in on goal. And he's heaved it away. Taken back almost at once. Nicely weighted ball. Shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Danny Olmo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Gerrard. And here's Pato. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he gets rid in a hurry. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, what a ball! Gerrard. Cruyff. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And they've got rid. Now it's Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's in a great position here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Big chance! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender and that can happen.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Oh, good spread. And it's Olmo. And the first 45 minutes are up. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And we are back underway. Pato. Gerrard. Cruyff. Good read, needed to be. And that has been clubbed away. And this is Ibrahimovic.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cruyff. That's Gerrard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Fernando Torres. Gerrard running with the ball. And here's Pato. Pato showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great ball, and he's in here, and Torres! Just off target.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, they've got it again. So we've reached the hour mark. Gerrard can see things others simply cannot. Defending of the desperate variety. Ibrahimovic played right into his path. And he's managed to get free. There's the shot! He's scored! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Chance, surely! That was superb goalkeeping.
Fernando Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. Nice control. And here's Torres. Pato gets it clear. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. Oh, super ball!
FC Tulsa really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Torres. Gerrard. Now it's Gerrard. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, can he get onto this? That is ended up in no man's land. Well read, nice interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Olmo. Now it's Torres.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, nicely intercepted. Buffon sends that a long way. Threads one in. And it's been played through. That's the keeper's ball. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Cruyff. That's been slipped through. Pato! Danger averted for now. I think we're just about done here. Now it's Pato. Oh, that's a fine interception. He's on it, can he get away?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 11, Fernando Torres. Coming on the field, number 10.
It's Ronaldinho.
Number 22, El Hadj Diouf.
Nice bit of trickery.
Substitution.
And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What...